Hi, my name is Jabba, and my life has been changed. This week at camp, I made the decision that I will trust Jesus with my life, and I will praise Him and love Him for eternity.
What I have learned is don't be a follower and be a leader, and I need to stop hanging out with my old friends because they just cuss and they just do bad stuff. I just have been getting in my Bible so much, in the cabinet, sleeping time, quiet time, rally. I feel like I have been doing a lot better, and I don't feel lonely. I feel like I have friends and that stuff.
And knowing that God is always there and praying to Him will only make things better and not worse. This week I've chosen God. I've chosen to be saved. Why? Because it was important to me. Life's not always about games and activities and other things, and it's about getting closer to God, and that's really what's important. So, biggest decision I've ever made was to come here for a year, and I'll be taking that next year after I graduate.
I made the decision to just let all the control I had to leave it to God, and let Him just take over my life and let Him do what He wants to do with it. I learned that it's okay to face hardship, because God's gonna stay with you through all of it, and it's okay to be different, because the salt, it's okay to stand out.
When I first came, I thought the tournaments and games could be my favorite part, but it turned out that actually the services were, because I've never had a service like that where we all go out there and just have a great time and sing with each other and dance like that. So I've really loved the services. I think I've gotten a whole lot closer to them. I felt myself drifting away, but this camp this week, I've gotten a lot closer to them from fellowship with friends, and my counselors have helped a lot with that as well.
God, I feel like God's been teaching me that I just need to stay planted in His Word and just have full faith in Him, not holding back at all. I need to just go full in and be full gung-ho, hey, all my cares are for you and on you.
My favorite part of camp has been the services. They've been really hitting me hard, especially with the anxiety topic, because I have really bad anxiety. So what they taught me about anxiety is basically when he was talking about how they're sins and how we should be giving it up and giving it to God. And I feel like now my anxiety is it's overwhelming, and now knowing and listening to what he's had to say, I should just give it to God.
I liked meeting new people and the friendships that have impacted me, and I think I'm going to be good friends with people after this.
I learned how to be intentional with my time with the Lord. I learned that through quiet time and talking with my counselor, because it's so important to spend more time with God rather than just spending time with Him once a week at church or at youth group. It's important to have your own quiet time and to be intentional with your time that you are spending with the Lord, rather than doing things that are only your worldly desires.
I've learned that I need to be more intentional with reading my Bible every day, and with really taking it to heart, and not only just learning from reading the Bible, but also applying it to my life, because honestly, it's an amazing thing to be a child of God.
For me, my counselor told me, Andrew, he told me to develop my ruts, the dirt roads that cars drive through. I have to develop them and just get in a better habit. All my old sins, all my old past that I've gone through, just change and focus more on God and God alone. Just develop those ruts, and that really got me. I feel like it's just bringing me together closer to Him. God opened my ears. I was always in God. I was always a Christian, but my ears were always closed. I would never hear God talking to me. I would think He is, but that's my own thoughts. But God has really opened my ears to listen to His word, listen to His message, and I feel like that's what God's spoken to me about.
I've learned a lot of stuff from the rallies. That I was saved coming here, but I've learned so much more, how much your faith has to grow, and that others that impact your life. It's good to have Christian friends. And something else that has been awesome is that I've noticed 2 of my friends have been saved through the rallies, and I was just so happy to see.